explain a little bit about the last video real quick and move on. There's I figured out a couple things I mentioned in the last videos. I know I am having trouble writing things down, and why I have to explain a little bit about the video before anyone else could have probably figured it out quicker, but I don't. I think with this more. Um, Anger, when I had talked about anger, maybe people think it helps make decisions. Maybe some people think that. The word that should be replaced for anger is called passion. And there's one that is a little less powerful. Another one. So, all right, I had to go into a deep trance-like meditation, not the kind of meditations we've been talking about that are all day long, but a transcendental meditation, and real, because my heart is so in it that I and there's always more than one reason, but I'm going back 10 years ago and dealing with something I left behind a long time ago. So my mind has to go there also, and it's tough, but it's not too tough. I mean, I'm still. This is cheesy, but I'm still that guy. And I know I'm not the only one that lost friends and lost a soulmate. Or even worse, brother, nephew. So what I do, I compromise. And this is, I mean, it's a powerful way to explain what I initially decided to do with my channel. So I have to talk about opiate addiction and withdrawal, and I can't think of a better way. And it came to me through meditation, so I know it's right. I know it comes from the other side. When you get it right. I shouldn't even say that. It's always right. Get it right, then get good at it. Oh, being silly, that helps me. That helps me. That either means that you could perceive that as the guy's full of shit, or the guy really knows his shit. So I'm gonna be goofy now and then. That'll help me through it, and it's fun. Yeah, I wrote an outline, and that's about all I'm gonna do. And then because for more than one reason, of course, I flow without it. And when I say jump around, I don't mean I'm gonna turn on House of Pain and start dancing. It just means that I'll stay on point, but I will say a little more than intended, because it will remind me of something else. And it's flow for me, and it's flow. And so I covered the one inaccuracy, or the one thing I didn't remember about anger. Moving on. I'm I'm a little emotional over the friends and but it's all right. But I'm not clear. Um, getting getting out of a groove, as they describe it in just about any therapy, the groove of addictive thinking or habit, any habit, getting back in is just as difficult. When you get yourself out of the groove that you dig into your mind of the wrong way, any kind of addiction, when you get yourself out of it, I'm talking about myself, when you get yourself out of it, it can be tough to get your mind back into it, which is great. It's great for you. It's great. It's just tough. But I don't mean I've been inaccurate. That video of changing your mind, I don't know if that is anywhere else. I really don't. And meditating on thoughts and ego, I don't know if that's anywhere else either. It might be, but it's not going to be done this way. That's the way. It is the way, and I'm blowing the lid off it. It's just it's tough. It's tough, but it's great, and it's from the heart, and it feels good. It's hard to explain, really, in words. There are things that are hard to explain in words. The word "real" is a little bit different in this conversation we'll be having this program. The word "real," the word "ego" is a little bit different, tiny bit different. Um, I can't read my own writing. Yeah, I can. I wrote down the next exercise. I want to say a little more about changing your mind. Just like Kratom, if you have to change, if you have to swap out an addiction that's not going to kill you, then what the fuck is wrong with that for now? If the differences between the outer differences that we have, I know them. I know them. So this is what a therapist would say. Somebody without a degree might, or someone without the proper degree and the proper license may, would have trouble because he doesn't know the differences. This person may not know the differences from person to person. That would be their best argument. I do. And I'm not overeducated. You don't want that. You don't want that. And you do want someone that's been in it. I want to start sounding like I'm selling myself, but I do want people to listen. And there's two ways to do that. No money. It's not as effective, but it's the way for me. Or a lot of money, like a lot for a seminar to make sure people follow through. Robbins does that. That's me. That is me jumping around. But I'll come right back to point. I'm going to do that. You're going to have to deal with that, and you'll follow. You're not, I'm not going to lose anyone. Get right back to point. Well, I'm still in point. I'm still thinking about the emotional stuff. I could delete this and go over it again and go through it properly, but I don't want to. if you have to, if you are, you believe, I got, can't forget the accuracy of that and the importance of that and the validity of that. You believe that you are too much of an addict, and you really, we'll go into stuff like this probably one-on-one if we have to. But if you are that person that you just love, and I mean you just have this solid belief in whatever it is you're addicted to, I would strongly suggest, and probably should have been the way I did it. I went through a year of anxiety, and I realized when it was when I realized what it was, it went away. It's fear of the unknown, and that's exactly the way it was. When I realized what it was, when I realized I wasn't going back to the doctor, which is not a problem anymore. The doctors have tightened up and left people for heroin. That's what I meant when I said it was just another mistake. They just stopped, and whew, everybody's off into heroin land. That makes me, that upsets me a bit. The friends I lost really is the worst thing, and other than that, I'm fine. I'm fine, and there's too much of this to stop. I was thinking about taking a break. I'm not going to do that. Um, uh, what comes back the first when you quit painkillers? Your sex drive comes back first. So if you need to trade an addiction, and this could be funny, but I don't feel like being funny right now. I'm serious. You wanted to swap one addiction for the other as a stepping stone, as a baby step, go after sex. Be a sex addict. Change your mind to that. That's an example of someone that might think it's difficult to change your mind. There's an easier way that I would have, I used to be that guy. I would have been, that would have been easier for me if I did that. If I'd done it that way, looking back, without a doubt, I have no problem saying this, it would have been easier that way. I didn't do it that way. I just stopped, and anxiety was so bad I had no idea what was coming through the TV. I couldn't even tell what this guy was saying right now. There was a year of that. It doesn't have to be that way for anyone. I'm giving you an extreme example for someone really in it, in it. So that could be number two. I'm getting the numbers wrong because I know they're not important. That could be exercise number four. For depending, like I said, the details not valid for everybody and not important. So I made it. I made it through. I made it through this just fine, and it's because of this. And it's all gonna be fine. I thought I'd get a little goofy. I had some funny shit to say, and it's because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's not because I'm full of shit. I love you. I'll see you. I'll see you tomorrow. I do some of this stuff late. I got another account in the East, and have some real interesting friends on that account. If you ever looked at my other Facebook account, my name is Seamus, and there's some really cool critters and fascinating people that I just looked at them and thought, oh, maybe this one, probably this one, and they like this stuff. I got comment. I can keep going. I got some comments. There's a friend with a brother. There's a couple of people I don't know. with a father, you know, with problems. There's a girl with a nephew that I knew years ago. There's a couple more, and I'll address those questions, those comments, right like I'm talking to you. Just not today. Take care. I'm trying. I'll probably see you tomorrow. It is tomorrow, but I'll let this one go tomorrow. Maybe do another one next time. I got through this. Thank you. Thank you very much. See you in a couple. Oh, well, I don't need to explain that. A lot of times, I mean, I like to be able to. I just wake up and I'm clear, or I could get through a meditation and I'm clear, and it explains my hair is a little fucked up. Not important. Take care.